Welcome to Cosmo Talks. I'm Petra. In this episode, we explore how your body heals itself when the signals are right, and how you can be a good host to your microorganisms. Because together, you form a fascinating ecosystem, and when the interaction is right, when the crosstalk runs smoothly, you flourish. Your body is a regeneration machine. Every day, it replaces millions of cells. It repairs DNA damage. It clears away dead cells. It rebuilds tissues. This happens automatically, without you thinking about it. Your body knows how to recover, but sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes the body doesn't heal the way it should, not from a lack of capacity, but from a lack of the right signals. Today we close this series with the core question: what does your body need in order to do what it's already capable of? In 2021, researchers from Harvard published an analysis in Cell of what they called regenerative coherence, the degree to which the body's various regeneration signals are coordinated. They discovered that in successful regeneration, the signals from different sources, immune system, metabolism, hormones, microbiome, run in sync. They all tell the same story. They all point in the same direction. In compromised regeneration, that synchrony is disrupted. The immune system says inflame, while the metabolism says repair. Conflicting signals, a half-hearted response. Your microbiome is a crucial source of regeneration signals. It produces metabolites that directly influence gene expression in healing tissues. When these signals are coherent with other body signals, regeneration runs smoothly. But the microbiome can also be a source of noise. A dysbiotic microbiome, out of balance, dominated by the wrong strains, produces conflicting signals. It says something different from the rest of the system. A 2023 study in Science Translational Medicine showed this in patients with slow wound healing. Their microbiomes produced pro-inflammatory signals, while their wounds needed anti-inflammatory signals for the next phase of healing: conflict, stagnation. When researchers corrected the microbiome signals, healing resumed, not by adding something, but by restoring coherence. At Cosmo Group, we learned to look at signal coherence as a key concept. Since 2007, this has been a central theme in our work. People who didn't recover despite all the right interventions, good nutrition, enough sleep, adequate care, often had one thing in common: their signals didn't line up. Their system was trying to heal, but receiving contradictory instructions. The result was half-hearted regeneration, not complete, not stable. A woman with chronic fatigue after a viral infection illustrates this. She did everything right: rest, nutrition, no stress, but she didn't recover. Her data showed the problem. Her microbiome was producing inflammatory signals. While her immune system was already past the acute phase, her gut was still in attack mode while the rest of her body was trying to shift into recovery mode. We synchronized her microbiome with where the rest of her system was, targeted nutrition to reduce the inflammatory strains. Time. She described the recovery as if someone had finally settled the argument inside my body. Her system could finally work in the same direction. The aha moment of this whole series: your body can heal itself. It has that capacity. What it needs is not more interventions, it's coherent signals. It's all the systems pointing in the same direction. It's harmony instead of conflict. Recovery is active, not passive. It begins in the gut. Sleep is crucial for brain cleaning. Context determines the quality of healing, and signal coherence is the key that ties it all together. Create the conditions, remove the noise, and let your body do what it already knows how to do. The biohack, the coherence check. When you're recovering from something, illness, stress, training, ask yourself, are all my signals pointing the same way? Does my nutrition support recovery, or does it feed inflammation? Does my sleep make room for regeneration or disrupt it? Is my stress decreasing, or is my system staying in alarm mode? Identify the signal that's most out of step. Focus your attention there. Coherence isn't perfection, it's the same direction, and one conflicting signal can slow the whole process. This was the final episode of our series on self-regeneration. Let's summarize. Recovery is an active process that demands energy and signals. Regeneration begins in the gut, the fastest renewing tissue. Sleep is when your brain cleans itself. Context determines the quality of healing, and signal coherence is the key to effective recovery. Remember, you're not a machine that can break down. You're an ecosystem that responds, and that's good news. Visit cosmogroup.eu for more insights. Until then.